The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
We begin previewing the Carson-Newman men's soccer team with a look at the forwards. I'm Andrew Rogers for the Eagles Sports Network with help from junior forward Ben Dukes. Ben, when we look at this position group, I think it's the group that loses the most. Fifth-year guys, Nick Carr, Sherry Whitehead, finally graduated and gone. Thomas DeGraw was here as a graduate student. He also leaves, so there's a big gaping hole offensively with guys that have left the program from last season. What does that kind of leave you as maybe the top returner of this team? How do you take what you learn from them and provide it to yourself and help the younger players on this team?
Yeah, obviously last year we had mostly senior players in the forward group, so I was able to learn a lot off them, which was good for me. And then, just carrying it into this year and trying to rub off some of what I learned from them onto the new boys. We got a lot of freshmen coming in and less kind of senior players. So just trying to gel together with them. And I am a upperclassman now, so trying to be a role model for them when I can.
3 goals and a couple of assists last season for you. Where did you see your game take improvement from really your freshman year and your first year with Carson-Newman as your sophomore year? Yeah,
so my freshman year, obviously I had limited game time, so to come in last year and get a lot more minutes under my belt was really good, and have a few goals and assists as well was nice to get off the mark. Definitely want to try and get more this year and help the team out more. I think that's something we lacked last year, was just scoring goals. So definitely been working on that a lot and hopefully contribute more this season.
That leads me into my next question. I think it was 19 goals in 16 or 17 games last year, so just roughly about a goal a game. Where do you see the offense needing to improve from year to year, despite losing some players up front? There's a lot of midfielders back, a lot of defenders back that have provided offense. So where do you see that extra step that needs to be taken?
I think it's just converting our chances. If you look, like you said, we didn't score a lot of goals last season, but we had a lot of shots. Myself especially, so I think it's just knowing that we've got a lot of players in the team that can score goals and be creative, and it's just about now taking those chances, because that's the difference.
Talk about several of the newcomers, I think 3 or 4 that will play up front, but obviously you can include the midfield with the ability to score offensively. What have you seen from some of the new freshmen, some of the new graduate student transfers that can help this team right away? Yeah,
they've all come in and looked really sharp. Everyone's been really fit and training really well. We've been working really hard as a group every day, which is good to see. And we've got a good kind of range of attacking players, lots of different people with different skill sets. So I think putting all of that together, we're going to be really strong going forward this year.
We'll end with this. It felt like the team offensively got a little bit of momentum. I know the conference tournament was a 1-0 loss to Wingate, but to get to the conference tournament, you had to beat Tusculum, and you had to rally in that game and scored 3 times to win that game as well. Did you feel a little bit of momentum gained from that, and has that carried over into the spring and now into the fall of what you were able to do in that regular season finale?
Yeah, definitely. That Tusculum game was a good sign for us that we can play well and score goals in games, which is something we would play well last season but wouldn't have the goals or results to show for it. And then I think last spring as well, the majority of games we had strong performances and definitely scored a lot more goals. So coming in now with mostly the same group and the addition of some good quality new players, I think this season we're going to try to carry that on and hopefully be more successful.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
That's junior forward Ben Dukes, and I'm Andrew Rogers. This is the Eagles Sports Network.